The best OLED TVs in 2025 deliver top-notch picture quality and features that make them perfect for any kind of viewer. Whether you're into movies, gaming, or just want a great display, this year's models have you covered. With deep blacks, vibrant colors, and advanced smart features, these TVs from brands like LG, Sony, and Samsung are leading the way. You'll find something that fits your needs perfectly. We have listed the best OLED TVs 2025 and their key features. You need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Number 5. Sony Bravia 8 for movies. The Sony Bravia 8 OLED is Sony's OLED option in their 2024 Bravia lineup, and is the successor to the Sony A80L, A80CL OLED. It sits above the Sony Bravia 7 QLED and below the Sony Bravia 9 QLED. Unlike the Sony A95L OLED that's been carried over from last year, the Bravia 8 uses a traditional OLED panel instead of a QD OLED panel. The TV uses the popular Google TV interface that's packed with apps, and has other smart features like voice control and the ability to cast content from your phone. It's also loaded with modern features like HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, up to 4K or over 120Hz, VRR support, and Dolby Vision HDR. The TV has a built-in 50W 2.1 channel speaker system, and you can also use the TV as a center channel with compatible Sony soundbars and receivers. We bought and tested the 65-inch model, and it's available in 3 sizes: 55-inch, 65-inch, and 77-inch. The Sony Bravia 8 is amazing for mixed usage. The TV is suitable for use in a bright room due to its very good SDR brightness and outstanding reflection handling. However, it also looks remarkable in a dark room thanks to its nearly infinite contrast ratio, with highlights that stand out in HDR content due to its good HDR brightness. It also has a wide viewing angle that makes it a fantastic choice for watching TV with a group. The TV's nearly instantaneous response time means fast motion has no noticeable blur behind it, and its advanced gaming features make it an outstanding option if you're looking for a TV to pair with modern consoles. The Sony Bravia 8 is excellent for watching movies in a dark room. The TV has remarkable contrast and incredible black uniformity, so it delivers deep, inky blacks in a dark room with no blooming when bright highlights are also on screen. Highlights stand out well in HDR content thanks to the TV's good HDR brightness, and colors are vibrant and lifelike due to its wide color gamut. Number 4. LG B4 Best Value. The LG B4 OLED is LG's entry-level TV in their 2024 OLED lineup. It sits below the LG C4 OLED and uses LG's A8 AI processor 4K, which is designed to provide better image processing and can automatically optimize the TV's picture and sound settings. Only 2 of the 4 HDMI ports on last year's LG B3 OLED had HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, but this year's model has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on all 4 HDMI ports. The TV adds Filmmaker Mode as a picture setting for Dolby Vision, designed to preserve the content creator's intent without needing to change any settings. The TV uses the 2024 version of LG's WebOS, and it has a 20W 2.0 channel speaker built in that can be virtually upmixed to 9.1.2 using the A8 AI Sound Pro feature. LG is releasing the B4 in a new, smaller 48-inch model, which in the past was only available in their C-Series lineup and their discontinued A-Series lineup. It's available in 4 sizes total: 48-inch, 55-inch, 65-inch, and 77-inch. The LG B4 OLED is amazing for mixed usage. It has a nearly instantaneous response time for clear motion, which makes it an excellent choice for watching sports, using it as a PC monitor, or playing video games. Speaking of video games, the TV has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on all 4 of its ports for up to 4K or over 120Hz with VRR, so it's fully compatible with modern gaming consoles. The TV is suitable for use in a bright room due to its fantastic reflection handling and very good SDR brightness, but it really shines in a dark room, with deep, inky blacks that are sure to impress. If you regularly watch TV with friends, the TV is a good option due to its wide viewing angle, but there is some color shift and a noticeable green tint the more you move off-center. The LG B4 is outstanding for playing video games. The TV has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on all 4 of its ports and supports up to 4K or over 120Hz with VRR, so it's fully compatible with modern consoles. Number 3. LG Evo G4 Premium. The LG G4 is LG's flagship OLED for 2024, and it introduces multiple updates over the excellent LG G3 OLED of 2023. We already knew that the G3 pushed the boundaries of traditional OLED technology, yet the G4 on review here manages to take it further and then some, thereby making it a shoe-in as one of the best TVs currently available. The upgrades made in the LG G4 OLED have meant price increases across the board in the US and UK. Australian pricing has increased only a few dollars for the 55-inch and 65-inch models. Yet pricing for the larger 77 and 83-inch models actually decreased for customers down under. The 83-inch model also gets a special mention for now featuring micro lens array, MLA technology in 2024. And customers in the US and UK who want the biggest of big screen thrills have the option of a 97-inch variant. The MLA technology used in the G4 OLED is now in its second generation, and with it comes increased maximum peak brightness, along with a new Alpha 11 processor that ushers in a plethora of new AI-powered functionalities and places greater distance between it and the stepped-down LG C4 OLED. In practice, the combination of the new panel and processor is nothing short of phenomenal, with content benefiting from improved contrast and an overall more cinematic feel. Colors, too, are more accurate than before. And of course, there is greater use of AI, although some of the new features are debatable as to their usefulness. If you don't have access to one of the best soundbars, then the LG G4's built-in speakers do an admirable job. Dialogue in particular comes through nice and clear, and there is a decent amount of bass, especially in the context of this being a flat-screen TV with limited space for speaker drivers. But if you want blockbuster sound, then you will want to invest in an external speaker. Number 2. Samsung S95D. Mostly accurate. The Samsung S95D is the definition of a premium OLED experience, with smart features and picture quality innovations that make it a standard bearer for OLED in 2024, and cement its place as one of the best TVs of the year. Priced as you would expect for a premium TV, the 65-inch S95D, the size we tested, sits at $3,399, which is roughly $100 more than its predecessor, the Samsung S95C. But then again, the S95D has new tech that wasn't present on the S95C. The S95D is stacked with features to maximize picture, sound, and gaming. Still, the NQ4 AI Gen 2 processor and OLED glare-free tech are the stars of the show, with the latter effectively eliminating troublesome reflections with only minor picture quality sacrifices. Picture quality is the absolute highlight of the S95D. Thanks to its QD OLED panel and some clever AI picture enhancements, textures are ultra-realistic. Never has an OLED TV looked more detailed. Colors are bold and dynamic, but have a natural look as well. Contrast is rich, and shadows are as deep and detailed as you could hope for. There are some instances of black crush related to Samsung's use of a matte screen, but this can be rectified and it doesn't take away from the S95D easily being one of the best OLED TVs ever produced. The S95D has a floating look thanks to a carefully designed and reassuringly sturdy stand, and its trim profile and near non-existent frame make it easily one of the best-looking TVs I've seen in years. Samsung's One Connect box, external connections box, which keeps things tidy, is an added bonus. Samsung's TVs have counted amongst the best gaming TVs for years, and with features such as 144Hz refresh rate, VRR with AMD FreeSync Premium Pro support, and an excellent gaming hub, the S95D is no exception. Combine all that with a low 8.9 Unsur's input lag, and you have a gamer's dream TV. Number 1. LG C4, our 2025 pick. The LG C4 OLED is the 2024 iteration in LG's popular C-series lineup, and replaces last year's LG C3 OLED. It sits above the LG B4 OLED and below the LG G4 OLED. It uses LG's new A9 AI processor Gen 7, designed to provide better overall image processing than its predecessors. New to the C4 is the ability to game up to 144Hz, an upgrade from the maximum 120Hz on the models from the past few years. It also adds Filmmaker Mode as a picture setting for Dolby Vision, designed to provide an accurate image without needing to tweak any settings. The TV uses the 2024 version of LG's WebOS, and it has 40W 2.2 channel speakers built in that can be virtually upmixed to 9.1.2 using the A9 AI Sound Pro feature. It's available in 6 sizes. The LG C4 is amazing for mixed usage. If you're a console or PC gamer, this TV is a fantastic choice due to its advanced gaming features. It has a nearly instantaneous response time for clear motion, which also makes it fantastic for playing video games, but also makes it excellent for watching sports, or for use as a PC monitor. The TV is suitable for use in a bright room due to its very good SDR brightness and outstanding reflection handling. However, it also looks remarkable in a dark room thanks to its nearly infinite contrast ratio, with highlights that stand out in HDR content due to its great HDR brightness. Its wide viewing angle makes it suitable for watching TV with a group, but there's a noticeable green tint when viewed from an angle. The LG C4 is outstanding for playing video games. The TV has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on all 4 of its ports, and supports up to 4K or 144Hz with VRR, so it's a fantastic choice to pair with modern consoles. The TV's exceptionally low input lag delivers a responsive gaming experience with no noticeable delay between your controller inputs and the action on screen, and there's no noticeable blur behind fast motion due to the TV's nearly instantaneous response time.